Hello and welcome to Swahili Visualized. Today we're looking at chapter 2, which is Funzo la Pili. Funzo here means lesson and Pili means second. So basically we mean second lesson, Funzo la Pili, chapter 2. Today we're looking at nouns, Majina. If it's only one, then that will be Jina. And remember, a noun is a name of anything. So Jina, Majina. If the noun in singular form starts with that's M, then the plural will change to wa, wa. These are mostly used when the nouns are related to people or their occupations. So for example, mtu, that means a person, it becomes watu, people. Mtu, watu. Mwalimu, that's a teacher, becomes walimu, teachers. Mwanamme, that's a man, becomes wanaume, that's men. Mwanamke, that's a woman, becomes wanawake, that's women. Mtoto or mwana is a child or a baby, becomes watoto, children or babies. Mwanafunzi becomes a student, wanafunzi becomes students or pupils. Mgonjwa, that's a sick person or a patient, wagonjwa becomes patients. Now I'd like to point out that ume is the root word for male, and then mke or uke is the root word for female. Now let's quickly look through some root words. Ume is male, uke, female, ukweli, truth, ovu, bad or evil, with a stronger emphasis on evil. And you can also say rotten behavior, so tabia ovu, that's rotten behavior, where tabia is behavior, and then ovu basically means bad or evil. Ubaya, that means bad. Zuri is the opposite of bad, that's good. Upendo, that's love. Raha, joy or joyful. Furaha, happiness or happy. Ujana, that means young or youthful. Uzee means old. So for example, mzee will be an old man or old person. And then its plural will be wazee. Remember, M changes to WA. Next, if the singular starts with K, then the plural starts with V. So basically it's KI becomes VI. So KI becomes VI. Example, kiziwi, that means a deaf person. Kiziwi becomes viziwi. Kijana, that means a young person. Kijana, it becomes vijana. Remember the root word ujana means young or youthful. So kijana means a young person, and Swahili is not gender sensitive, so it will mean both male and female youth. Kijana wa kiume, kijana wa kike. Look at those. The root word here is uke, which means female. The root word here is ume, which means male. Okay, let's look at what we saw before. Ume is male, uke is female. So kijana we know is a young person. Wa means of. So kijana wa kiume, a young person who is male. So that means a young man. Then the plural becomes vijana wa kiume. Kijana wa kike, that's a young woman, becomes vijana wa kike. Kiatu means a shoe. And then viatu means shoes. Kitanda means a bed. Vitanda means beds. Kiti means a chair. Viti means chairs. Next, if the noun starts with a CH, then the plural will start with vya. So ch to via. For example, chakula. That means food. Chakula. Vyakula. That's in plural. Cheti, that's a passport or any documentation that you need to be allowed to move to the next place or something like that. So passport, cheti, becomes vyeti. Chungu. Chungu means pot, then plural is vyungu, pots. But chungu can also mean something that's painful or bitter. So depending on the context, you'll know what that chungu is being referred to. Okay, let's continue. Number 5. If the singular starts with mk, mk, then the plural starts with mi. So mi. For example, bread is called mkate. Mkate. Plural becomes mikate. Mikate. Tail. Mkia. Mikia. That's plural. Mikia. A province or state is mkoa. Mkoa. Then many provinces or states will be mikoa. Mkeka. Mkeka means a mat or carpet. Then if it's many, you say mikeka, mats or carpets. Number 6. Other nouns do not change. They remain the same in both singular and plural form. So for example, a house is nyumba in both singular and plural. Water is maji. Place or location is mahali or pahali. So it remains the same. The last part of chapter 2 is practice problems or exercises. And we call that mazoezi. So mazoezi can mean practice problems or exercise, or it could also mean exercise where you go to the gym. So it has two meanings, mazoezi. And if it's only one, you say zoezi, singular, and then mazoezi, ma, means exercises or practice problems. Mkono. Remember, when you have M, it turns to mi. So mkono becomes mikono. That means hands. So a hand is mkono, mikono in plural. Mlevi, that's a person, a drunkard, a drunk person, becomes walevi. Remember, always for people, changes to wa. Walevi. Kibeti, that means a wallet or a purse, becomes vibeti. So here ki becomes vi. Mji or city becomes miji. So becomes mi. Kitanda, that means a bed, becomes vitanda. That's beds. So that's kv. Mkia, that's a tail, becomes mikia. Again, that's mi. Kijiko, that's a spoon, becomes vijiko. Kv again. Mtoto, a child or a baby, becomes watoto because it's a person. So watoto. Mti, that's a tree, becomes miti. Again, that's mi. Mji, that's a town or a city. We already looked at it here. It becomes miji. Kijiji, that means a small town or village, becomes vijiji. Vijiji. Thank you very much. Please subscribe and like our videos and refer it to your friends.